Good afternoon, good morning, everybody, and welcome to an impromptu live stream. I wasn't planning on doing this. Hi Blitz, nice to see you in the chat already. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I thought I'd just hop on quickly and live stream what I've managed to pick up. So hi Paul, so nice to see a couple of people already in the chat. I wasn't expecting actually to see many people in because I'd expect a lot of people are still car booting. And there we go, Jamie Summer says mornings are here, still car booting. Rubber Duck Trader says morning. Bob Dixon says hi. Kelly Ship, Jennifer H, Phoebe here as well. I'm not that, I shouldn't be that. I suppose I shouldn't be excited. I'm excited more to be streaming. I'm always excited when I'm streaming. But yeah, we went. Today was quite cool in a weird way, because even though I ended up turning up late to a boot sale, I still did okay. Matt Morgan says hi as well. He says yo Z Dog. So yo back, Matt. It was kind of cool because I actually took my girls with me today to the car boot, and we decided we'd try a different car boot. And this car boot is a good half hour away. And it was, we were excited because it was in a beautiful part of the country. It was actually in the Lake District. And Karen Fisher says, morning, just got my first sale as a reseller, £25. Congratulations, Karen, and I hope it's the first of many. Louis says, hey as well. Blitz says, I've missed car booting for the last 2 weeks, been too stressed, lol. Hi CP Crafts, listing at the moment, so you're saving me, says CP Crafts. And Subbers Collectibles has joined us as well. Hi there, Subbers Collectibles. Yeah, so like I went out. The girls decided to come with me today as well, which was quite cool. They're normally not interested. They wanted to. I think they've been getting bored in the summer holiday, so they were quite keen to get out of the house, which is understandable. So, and plus when they've got the like the incentive of being able to pick up some stuff for themselves, they're more than keen to. Although they do tend to get tired very quickly. But anyway, long story short. We first decided to go to a new boot sale. Now this was in the Lake District, so it was gorgeous. Well, when I say in the Lake District, I say that very loosely. It was near Kendal, a place called Great Farm, and I went there and I was hoping it was going to be really epic. And I turned up and it was a little bit awkward because there were literally only a handful of cars, and I just thought, oh wow, we've driven all this way. The girls were like very disappointed. They saw it and they were like, Dad, can we just go? I thought, well, we've turned up all this way, it would be wrong for me not to at least take a look. So I did get out of the car and had a look. It only took me about 30 seconds to look around it because there were only a few cars. I'm sure more cars do turn up, but the field itself was quite small. So even if it was busy, it would have been quite a small car boot. And I've got to say though, the items looked good, but they weren't my cup of tea. I'm sure people would have found some really nice items there, in terms of like antique-y, vintagey stuff, which is something I'm not that much into, so I don't know much about. And I just thought, wow, we've driven all this way and it's really not a busy boot sale. Now Paradox Picker says selling at a car boot this morning while I watched YouTube, says Paradox Picker. Hi there, that's pretty cool. Louis says just getting Mackie's breakfast after finishing at the booty. Oh, I used to love doing that. When I go to Clitheroe, which is about 40-50 minute drive away, there's a Mackie D's there, and I used to stop off on the way home. Subbers Collectible says watching while bidding live on an auction. So yeah, good luck with that, Subbers Collectibles. Hope that goes well for you. So yeah, really cool to see so many people in here saying hi. Really do appreciate it. Like I said, very impromptu. I didn't expect to get even we've got 22 people watching at 10 in the morning, so it's very early for a stream, but I wanted to get it done anyway. We drove back, which is another half hour's drive, so basically an hour's worth of driving, and we went to my local boot sale, and obviously we were later than everyone else would be, but considering that, it wasn't actually too bad a boot sale. I didn't spend a great deal, I didn't pick up a huge amount, but what I picked up I was quite happy with, so I thought I'd just share that with you guys in this stream. First item I picked up, Adam says, hey guys, wow, lovely surprise. Yeah, I just thought I'd do a quick kind of stream, Adam, just to share what I picked up. It was not a great deal of stuff, but it's not bad considering it was, I was late to the boot fair because of going to this other boot fair, which turned out to be a bit of a disaster. Richard Payne says, hi, on the way to the second car boot. This is hard, trying to watching Z and trying to bid. Subbers, I'd focus on the bidding, make sure you get the deal. DM says, morning, C had a great boot sale today and indoor booty yesterday. Blue Rinse Brigade must have slept in, not an aggressive granny in sight today, says DM. Wow, cool. Taking a leaf out of ads books with his live streams any minute of the day. Darren says morning as well. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to do this, but hey, why not? But yeah, first pickup of the day. Really pleased with this. It's boxed Polaroid P camera. I paid £5 for it, but boxed in the condition that it's in, you should be able to get 35 on eBay without any issue. And if I actually look at this looks really, really good condition. Yeah, it looks in absolutely mint condition. There's not a mark on it. The rubber strap is in good condition as well. CNH are in the chat. Morning all, Charlie here whilst at overtime at work. Hope you're all well. Shane says hi as well. Yeah, so this was my first pickup. Darren's in the chat as well. Hi Darren. Yeah, so really nice condition. There's not a mark on it, including on the rubber handle. It doesn't have the user manual, but that's really not a big deal. Boxed and in this condition, I'd expect to get about £35 for it, so from £5 it's pretty good. I'll probably have to wait a little bit because there's quite a few of these cameras on eBay, so I'll have to wait a little bit. It's still for a £5. I'm not leaving a Polaroid behind. Just a quick tip for you guys: when you're out looking for Polaroid cameras, the ones that tend to be the most popular are the ones which take 600 series film, and you'll be able to tell that just by when you've got the camera in your hand. Just slide open the compartment where the film cartridge goes in, and it will tell you. Normally there's a label inside the film cartridge compartment which tells you what film it takes, and the 600 series film cameras tend to be the most popular, so just something to bear in mind. And also I've mentioned it before, but these cameras do not have any battery compartments, so don't waste your time trying to look for a battery compartment. The battery and the power is supplied from the camera film, which is worth knowing as well. So that was my first pickup for a £5, which I was pretty pleased with. Next item was this Nintendo DSi. Now it came with the obligatory copy of Brain Training, and I was quite surprised because I was late to the boot fair. I was quite surprised to see it still sat there. Actually, just a quick question there. Shane says, can't believe I'm awake following a day and night in Mad Brighton. We didn't realise it was Pride weekend. My God, those guys love glitter. And Blitz has a question. Would you buy some film to test it or risk selling it as is? Blitz, what I tend to do is I've got like a bunch of empty film cartridges which have got enough power in them where you can actually take, the counter will spin up, the camera powers on, and you can take a snap and see if the flash works. And I've had no issues whatsoever. I have bought film in the past ages ago. I really don't think it's worth the money. I think these cameras are built so well, you'll be able to tell with an empty film cartridge. So I used an empty film cartridge. Louise has just mentioned that in the chat actually. Hi there. Lisa's joined us as well. Hi Lisa, good to see you. But yeah, so I was quite surprised to see this sat there. They were only asking £10. This is a Nintendo DSi. Now, this should be a comfortable like £40, maybe even more on Amazon, but I think I should get about 40 to 50 on Amazon. It's in very good condition. It's got some paperwork with it, and it's obviously got the box, but it's in good condition. The screen's in good condition. The casing's in decent condition. I think it just needs a wipe, bit of dust. It doesn't look like it's been used much at all, and you can see that it's all in pretty good nick. Power supply, stylus, and user manuals included. So for £10 for a quick sell, and if I send it to Amazon, not only will it sell for about 50, it will sell, you know, you can almost gauge how quickly it will sell. It will probably sell within a few days of being up at the warehouse, so I'll probably be doing that with this item. So that was my second pickup, I think. So yeah, I'll put that to the side as well. What else did I pick up? Next item, now these are always worth doing. Lisa says, wasn't expecting a live stream this time of morning. Apologies, Lisa, this was a bit impromptu. Normally I do like an event, so it tells you guys what time, but I literally thought I'd just pop on and do the stream, and then that'll be the end of it. So, you know, just thought I'd quickly get it out of the way, really, because I'm hopefully having a busy day. Shane says, so lucky finding that Nintendo for a tenner. I only ever see them at that price without boxes and always scratched up. Yeah, it can be hit and miss, Shane. I mean, I think boot fairs can be, I mean, I've noticed maybe it's been being up here, or maybe that's just like me thinking the grass is greener on the other side. I found recently that car boots are very hit and miss. I'll give you guys an example. I went to I went to 2 car boots yesterday, guys. 2 car boots. I spent nearly two and a bit hours out. And I don't know whether I was being ultra picky or not, but I came away with 0 items. So it was just something that was a bit like, you know, it's very hit and miss for me. Adam says, nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Yeah, it's a lovely surprise. It's good to see you, says Lisa. Oh, that's very nice of you. This is a nice pickup, guys. If you see these out and about, they're worth picking up. This is a guitar pedal. Hi Peter Ray has joined us. Did you do Norcross and Greenhall? Yesterday, Blitz, I did Norcross and Greenhall, and they were terrible. Today I just went to Billsborough, and that was it, and I was late as well. I think we didn't get to Billsborough till 7:30, so all the stalls were set up, and I'm sure all the dealers had been and gone. And in a way, it was quite nice walking around, like without any rush or without any stress. I actually bumped into Hixie as well today, which was nice. And we just had like a little saunter around, really, and we still found some stuff without really even looking that hard. But yeah, these are always worth picking up, guys. This is a Boss Super Overdrive guitar pedal. It's the SD1 model. There's various models, but the brand to look out for is Boss. Now also, it can be worth you know, bearing in mind where these things are made. So the vintage version of this pedal will be worth more than this version. This is a more modern version of the pedal, and you can tell that because it's made in Taiwan, whereas the original vintage version has a different design to it. I believe it's overall it's the same, like yellow and same kind of chassis shape, but it's made in Japan and is worth a bit more money because they're regarded as better quality. But the guy was only asking a £5. I just said, would you take 3? And he was like, yep, pay me. And I was like, more than happy. Before I did decide to buy it, I did unscrew this section here just to lift the pedal up and just to make sure that the battery connection was there. This takes like a 9-volt battery. You can see the connector there. So I quickly checked that, made sure it's all in good condition inside. And Darren, I think looking online, you're looking more around 30 for this one, I think. They're not as valuable, but yeah, about 30 on eBay for this. It's in okay condition. There are a few blemishes, a bit of you know, a few marks, but you'd expect that for a pedal, you know, so it is a foot pedal. So but yeah, I paid £3. I should get about 25-30 comfortably, maybe 35. If it was the vintage version, Darren, I think I'd probably get around 50 to 60. If it was like the made in Japan variant, then I think I'd get about that kind of money. But I think for this particular one, made in Taiwan, it's a bit cheaper made, but it's well made, but it's not as valuable, basically. So that was my third pickup. Like I said, guys, I didn't actually pick up a huge amount, so this stream isn't going to be that long as well. So if you guys have got any questions, you can throw them in the chat and I'll answer them. But yeah, this isn't going to be a long stream, I should warn you, because yeah, there's not a great deal actually left to show you. Should have thought of that before going live. Adam says, got to Billsborough at 6:30 and it was rubbish. Went to Norcross and did okay. Was pushed for time as I started work at 9. Adam, see, that's the strange thing. I got to Billsborough at 7:30 and this stuff comes out like afterwards. Oh wow, Subbers has just won his auction, a 50s BSR record player for a tenner. That is a result. This was my next pickup. A guy was setting up and had this Wally toy. Unfortunately, I've had a look at it. Unfortunately, it's got the back panel, which is just over here. And unfortunately, it's had a major battery leak. So I'm going to need to give that a good clean, and then I'm going to test it with some fresh batteries, and hopefully it will work. I've not actually looked to see what this particular model is worth. It's by Thinkway Toys, and it's quite a large figure. But I've had experience with these before, and they seem to do well. This one doesn't go in on itself. This one doesn't go like, it doesn't squish into a cube. So I'm not sure what this one's worth, but the ones which squish into the cube go for about £20, maybe even a bit more. So I'd hope to get at least 20. I only paid £2 for it, so I'm pretty happy having only paid £2 because of the battery gunking. So this could be a hit or a miss. I'll check out the price later. Eyes should light up, probably should. Something should happen. He's got buttons at the front where I'm guessing he will talk. Unfortunately, I haven't got any AA batteries that worked. I tried some, but I've got a feeling one of the batteries I tried was a dud. So I'm going to make sure I've got some fresh batteries. I think the batteries ended up getting used in some of the kids' toys or something, so they've been had. So I'm going to have to get some batteries, and then I'll try it out. But for £2, worth picking up, because I believe I should be able to get about 20-25 minimum for this. Blitz asks, what do you use to clean battery acid? Because I've got a Furby boom like that, full working order as is, but would rather sort it before I sell it. Yeah, a bicarbonate soda paste works, or white vinegar. If you get a tiny amount of white vinegar and pour it, it'll dissolve that crud away. It'll literally dissolve it away, and then you can just dab it dry with something. So white vinegar will actually just fizz the crud that's caused by the battery leak completely away. Or as Lisa says, you can try bicarbonate of soda paste, which is also good for cleaning it. But if you want like an instant fizzing reaction, a little bit of white vinegar will do the trick. How much did you spend overall today at the car booth? Good question. I spent 5, 10, that's 15, 18, 20, 45. I think I spent £45.50, so not a lot at all. Not a lot at all. Oops. Yeah, not a lot at all. So £45. But I would expect with the stuff I've got here to do really well out of it, especially with the game console bits that I'm going to send into Amazon. Now, so that's 4 items I've showed you so far: the Polaroid camera, the DSi, the Boss guitar pedal, and the Wally toy. Now this is a really cool pickup, guys. This is a it doesn't look like much, but these are worth picking up. This is a Coca-Cola Italia 90 like football. These were given away by the truckload, actually. I remember when I was a kid, these were everywhere. All the kids had them in the school playgrounds. And I'm surprised that this was sat there, but I only paid 50p for this, and I should get £20 for this. So anything Italia 90 and Coca-Cola is worth picking up. So yeah, 50p. It's a nice little leather football, made in Pakistan actually, trademarked. Yeah, it's got like the logo for the Italia 90 World Cup, and should get about £50. I might be wrong, but check to see if that Wally is the command version. Came with a remote, can still get 30 plus for it without. That would be really good. Lucky says thumbs up from me. Lisa says bloody hell, £20. Yeah, I know it's really weird, but these go for good money. The other thing, yeah, spinners, the yo-yos that they released as well. Derek Payne's just mentioned them. When around the same time, Coca-Cola, Sprite, Fanta, they all had yo-yos come out, and those are always worth picking up. Those are worth good money as well. But yeah, this easy £20. And the last pickup, actually, guys, so you know, this, like I said, it was not going to be a particularly long stream here, was 2 more Nintendo DS's. So, you know, bearing in mind I didn't turn up till 7:30, I was walking around calmly, and it was probably missed by a lot of people because of where these were. The stall that I was at had like a high shelf, and it wasn't in the line of sight, as it were, and it was, these were just sat on the top shelf, and he wanted 25 quid. He would have taken 22, but in the end I didn't actually have change, and he didn't actually have change, and I actually had 25 quid, and I thought in the end, screw it, I'll just pay him 25 quid, because both of these Nintendos are in very good condition. You've got a black regular DS, which does have the power supply. He's got the power supplies here, so he's got both. There's one there, and there's another power supply in the bag, which is for the other one. So I paid, like I said, 15 for the 3DS and 10 for the regular DS. Now I've recently sold one on FBA for about 40 quid, so that should be an easy 40 quid. You know, for the regular DS, and the 3DS is, yeah, I mean, that they do work, they power on, they work. I'm gonna try them with a few games just to make sure, but yeah, the 3DS will fetch much more, I think around 80 maybe on FBA. So really, and really good condition. You can see it's in actually really nice condition. This is the aqua blue 3DS, so for £25 for both of them, I wasn't going to leave them at that. So and I did actually get an official DS case. Unfortunately, one of the zippers handles is broken off, but other than that, the case was with it as well, but probably nothing in that because of the damaged zipper handle. But for 2 DS's, and one being a 3DS, I should do really well for you know, if I'm sending them up to FBA, which I will be. Adam asked question: did you already know about the value of the ball, or was it a punt that paid off? I think I've actually had one of those before, but I did, you know, when I saw it, I did pick it up and had a quick cheeky look. But when someone's only asking 50p for it, you have a rough idea you're going to at least be able to get, I don't know, like a tenner for it. So it's pretty, you know, it's pretty it was a pretty simple decision in the end to pick that up. My daughter has a 3DS. They make me feel sick to look at. Lisa, yeah, same here. My daughters have got 3DSs. Well, actually, one of them's got a 2DS. One of them's got a 3DS, but they turned the 3D off. The 3D is horrible. So I don't think it would be due to your brain injury. I think it's just horrible way of looking at it. Blitz says, I always carry a DS game around with me now. The amount of DSs I've bought recently and the cartridge slots don't read games is ridiculous. Ow. Okay, so I'm going to check that out. Hopefully they will work for me. So I've got no reason to think they won't. It looks legit, and they're in such nice condition as well. So that was my pickups, really. So quite short and sweet video. I don't want to make it too long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you know, please hit the thumbs up button. There's obviously going to be quite a bit of YouTube today. I'm hoping there's going to be other resellers sharing their hauls, and obviously Nick and Andrea are going to be on live this evening, so it'll be cool to see. So you know, it's great to share the haul with you guys. Also, I should quickly mention, Nick and Andrew are going to talk about this later anyway, but some of you will already know that we have started like our own little Facebook group called the Tat Chat, and the idea is you guys are so great in the chat. You know, we have such a good laugh with you guys every Friday when me and Becca are on, and then obviously on the Tuesday Tat Chat, and then on the Sunday like tonight when Nick and Andrew are live. You guys have got such a buzz in there. What we thought would be cool would be to have like a Facebook group just based around that. So it's just a place to carry on the chat, really, a place to carry on the Tat Chat. So if you guys look for it, there, I think it should appear on your, like, you know, group suggestions or something, but it would be cool to see you guys in there if you haven't already joined. And like I said, I think Nick and Andrew are going to talk about it in more detail this evening, but I thought I'd just share that with you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.